Modern self-help tells you to think positive. Stoicism tells you to prepare for disaster. Modern self-help says follow your passion. Stoicism says control what you can control. One is 2,000 years old and still works. The other makes billions but leaves people empty. Let me show you the difference and what actually changes your life. Welcome back to Stoic Pathways. Today we're putting ancient Stoicism against modern self-help. I'm not here to trash self-help. Some of it works, but most of it is repackaged Stoicism with worse execution. In the next 8 minutes, I'll compare them directly, show you what works, what doesn't, and why Stoicism has lasted 2 millennia while most self-help books are forgotten in 2 years. Let's break it down. Positive thinking versus negative visualization. Modern self-help is obsessed with positive thinking. Visualize success. Imagine your best life. Manifest your dreams. The problem? Life doesn't care about your vision board. Bad things still happen. And when they do, positive thinkers collapse because they never prepared. Stoicism does the opposite. It's called negative visualization. Imagine losing everything, your job, your health, your loved ones. Not to be depressing, to be ready. Marcus Aurelius would wake up in a palace and imagine being exiled. Seneca practiced poverty once a month. They trained for hardship before it arrived. Here's why it works better. Positive thinking makes you fragile. You build your identity on things going right. So when things go wrong, you break. Negative visualization makes you anti-fragile. You've already faced loss in your mind. When it happens in reality, you're prepared. You adapt. You survive. Modern self-help says, nothing bad will happen if you believe hard enough. Stoicism says, bad things will definitely happen. Here's how to handle them. One is fantasy, one is preparation. Guess which one actually helps when life punches you in the face? Follow your passion versus focus on your effort. Every self-help guru tells you the same thing. Follow your passion. Do what you love. The money will follow. Sounds great, except it's terrible advice for most people. Why? Because passion is fleeting. You're passionate about something until you're not. Then what? You've built your entire life on a feeling that changed. Stoicism doesn't care about passion. Epictetus was a slave. He didn't get to follow his passion, but he became one of history's greatest philosophers. How? He focused on what he could control, his effort, his thoughts, his character, not his circumstances, not his feelings, his work. The Stoics believed in doing your job well, whatever that job is, not because it's your passion, because excellence is its own reward. Marcus Aurelius didn't want to be emperor, he wanted to be a philosopher, but he became the greatest emperor Rome ever had. Why? Because he focused on being excellent at what he was given, not chasing what he wanted. Here's the truth modern self-help won't tell you. Most successful people didn't follow their passion. They got good at something, then they became passionate about it. Because competence creates confidence. Confidence creates enjoyment. You don't find passion, you build it through effort. Stoicism understood this 2,000 years ago. Self-help still hasn't figured it out. Happiness as a goal versus tranquility as a practice. Modern self-help is selling you happiness. Buy this course, read this book, attend this seminar, and you'll finally be happy. The problem? Happiness is an emotion. Emotions come and go. You can't sustain them. So you buy another course, read another book. You're chasing something that disappears the moment you catch it. Stoicism isn't about happiness, it's about tranquility. The Greeks called it ataraxia. The Romans called it tranquillitas. It means peace of mind regardless of circumstances. You're not trying to feel good. You're trying to be unshakable. There's a massive difference. Happiness depends on externals. Good weather, good news, good circumstances. When those change, happiness vanishes. Tranquility depends on internals. Your thoughts, your reactions, your perspective, those you can control, always. Seneca wrote, "The happy man is content with his present lot, no matter what it is." Modern self-help says, change your circumstances to be happy. Stoicism says, change your response to your circumstances to be tranquil. One requires the world to cooperate. One requires only you to cooperate, which is more reliable. Here's what this looks like practically. Modern self-help person loses their job. They panic. Their happiness was tied to that job. Stoic loses their job. They ask, what can I control now? Their tranquility wasn't dependent on the job. It was dependent on their mindset. One is devastated. One adapts and moves forward. Motivation versus discipline. Self-help loves motivation. Watch this video, listen to this speech, get fired up, and for a few hours you are. Then you wake up tomorrow and motivation is gone. So you need another dose. It's a drug. And like all drugs, you build tolerance. You need more and more to get the same effect. Stoicism doesn't believe in motivation. It believes in discipline. Do the thing whether you feel like it or not. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being." He didn't wait to feel motivated. He just did the work. The Stoics understood something modern self-help forgets. Feelings follow action, not the other way around. You don't need to feel like working out to work out. You work out, then you feel good. You don't need to feel like writing to write. You write, then you feel accomplished. Action creates the feeling, not the other way around. Here's the brutal truth. Motivation is for amateurs. Discipline is for professionals. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. And the only thing that matters is what you do when you don't feel like doing it. That's when character is built. That's when results are created. Modern self-help gives you a temporary high. Stoicism gives you a permanent framework. One is entertainment. One is transformation. If you want to feel good for an hour, watch a motivational video. If you want to change your life for decades, build discipline. Changing the world versus changing yourself. Modern self-help has big dreams. Change the world. Make an impact. Leave a legacy. And there's nothing wrong with ambition. But here's what they don't tell you. You can't change the world if you haven't changed yourself. You're trying to fix everything out there while you're broken in here. It doesn't work. Stoicism starts with you, the inner citadel, your mind, your character, your virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Fix yourself first. The rest follows. Epictetus taught his students to focus on their own improvement, not changing others, not fixing society, becoming better themselves. Why? Because that's the only thing you can actually control. You can't control other people. You can't control circumstances. But you can control your response, your effort, your growth. Here's what happens when you apply this. Instead of complaining about bad leadership, you become a better leader. Instead of criticizing the system, you improve your corner of it. Instead of waiting for the world to change, you change, and the world around you shifts. Not because you forced it, because you became someone worth following. Modern self-help asks, how can I change everything? Stoicism asks, how can I improve myself today? One is grandiose and overwhelming. One is practical and achievable. And ironically, the people who focus on changing themselves end up changing the world. Because everyone around them wants what they have, inner strength. So that's Stoicism versus modern self-help. Negative visualization beats positive thinking. Effort beats passion. Tranquility beats happiness. Discipline beats motivation. Self-improvement beats world-changing. Modern self-help isn't all bad, but it's mostly repackaged ancient wisdom made weaker and more expensive. Here's my advice. Stop buying courses that promise to change your life in 30 days. Start reading Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. Their wisdom is free. It's been tested for 2,000 years. And it actually works. Not because it makes you feel good, because it makes you strong. Here's your challenge. Pick one Stoic principle, just one. Apply it for 7 days, not when you feel like it, every single day. Then come back and tell me if it worked better than any self-help book you've read. I already know the answer, but you need to prove it to yourself. If you want more Stoic wisdom that cuts through the noise of modern self-help, subscribe to Stoic Pathways. We're bringing ancient philosophy back to life, one video at a time. Now go do the work.